welcome back to the Delka Diaries. This is Maria, and that is Izzy holding the camera. You can't see him, but he is there. So today's video, we're going to show you a couple of romantic things you can do at Disneyland, some tips and tricks, including dining, rides, and more. So stay tuned, keep watching, subscribe, link, and comment below. Adios. So here I have my 2 Fast Passes, and before you do anything, make sure you stop by the World of Color Fast Pass line right next to the Grizzly River Run over in California Adventure and grab your Fast Passes to World of Color. World of Color is a great show to see, especially if you're on a date, and it is early. You won't be using these until much later, but grab a Fast Pass so you can get good seats. We're going to go to that 9:45 showing later today. So now we're over here at Disney California Adventure, and we are at the boardwalk, which is next to the Ferris wheel. You know, if you want to impress your lady or your man, they do have a couple of games over here if you want to win someone a stuffed animal. So we're going to play, and I'm hoping for a Dumbo because I've seen a lot of people carry them and they look so cute. Wish us luck.
Alright folks, I have 5 players get to where playing for a Dumbo. The water shoots out all on its own, so just aim for that dot in the middle. And the first one to make it to the top of the ladder is going to win. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Set. Thank you.
So next to the boardwalk, we do have the fun wheel, and I know you're probably thinking this is a little bit cliche, and in all the movies, they always get on the Ferris wheel, but it's for a reason. So you have 2 choices. You can get on the swinging gondola or the non-swinging gondola. We always get on the swinging one because it's a lot more fun in our opinion, but it's up to you. You're pretty much heading to the same place. Now, if you get there early, there's a pretty good chance that you will go in there by yourself with your partner, but we shared with this guy. But it's okay, because, I mean, he was cool. So once you get to the top, you can see the landmarks, you know, the Tower of Terror. Over there, you have Cars Land. Yep. And if you shift to the other side, you'll be able to see the Matterhorn and Space Mountain. It looks a lot better at night, but, I mean, we're already there, so what the heck. So we are headed to the Aladdin show. And this is great, so make sure you fit it somewhere throughout your day. It's hilarious and it's romantic because, I mean, Aladdin is trying to, you know, win over Princess Jasmine. So it's a romantic story. What more can you ask for? On top of that, it is air conditioned. You can sit down. It's dark in there, you know, wink, wink. And when the carpet comes down, it looks amazing because it's glowing and the lights are twinkling. We always sit in the middle section, by the way. So let's talk dining. We're gonna go get some food because I'm hungry. We always head to Disneyland when we go eat because we just feel like the restaurants over there are better. Depending on what your budget is, I would look around and shop for some restaurants. We like to go to either the Blue Bayou or the French Market, but there's something for everyone, so don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money. Whether you like buffets, American food, there's something for everyone at Disneyland. So this is the famous Blue Bayou. This is the restaurant that's right next to the Pirates of the Caribbean run, and I cannot tell you how beautiful it is in there. It is like the epitome of romance, honestly. It does cost a couple of bucks, I won't lie, but it's well worth it. If you make a reservation, ask for a waterfront table when you get to like the front desk where you check in. That way they can place you right next to the ride. By the way, if you tell them you're celebrating something, they'll bring you a free cake. So if you're not loaded with cash, I'll definitely recommend you to come over to the French Market right next to Cafe Orleans. So it's definitely much cheaper than the Blue Bayou, and a lot of the foods are similar. So at the Blue Bayou, jambalaya is 35 bucks. Here at the French Market, the jambalaya is about 14 bucks. So you go in and grab your tray, and it's kind of like cafeteria style. So you'll walk down the line and let them know exactly what it is that you want. This is great because you save money and it's a much more casual atmosphere. They'll usually have a band playing, but they don't have one right now. But last time we were here, they had one. The time before that, they had one as well. Okay, so if you're trying to get a dessert, I would recommend coming over here to the Dole Whip place. It is right next to the Tiki Room, and it has a huge line. We waited about 20 minutes, and it's the most popular dessert here. So we are taking our Dole Whip over to Snow White's Grotto, which is to the right of Sleeping Beauty Castle if you're going towards the castle. So you're going to cross this bridge and you'll be there. So it's a nice tranquil area, not too much traffic. So it can be like kind of a private place. It's very nice and cutesy. You know, you have Snow White statues and the 7 dwarfs, and then you have this well. So if you listen closely, you might be able to hear Snow White singing. So also get on the Dumbo ride. It's not really like per se romantic, but it is an iconic ride and you are flying around Fantasyland. So take a quick trip and get on it. So when it starts to get dark, make sure you get onto the Storybook Land canal boats. So you're going to be going into Monstro's Mouth and be transported over to Storybook Land. I like getting on at night because you can see all the lights twinkling, and then there's this archway that I love. There's Agrabah, which is where Jasmine and Aladdin live. And here is like the arch that I was talking about with the lights. It looks absolutely spectacular. So make sure you get onto this lovely boat ride and have your storyteller tell you a little bit about the amazing fairy tales over at Disneyland, and that's Cinderella's castle. So before World of Color starts, we're going to pick up one more treat, and that is the ice cream bucket over at Clarabelle's Ice Cream Shop, California Adventure. So usually about 40 minutes before the show starts, we'll start walking over to the World of Color viewing area to ensure that we get good seats. Now you can either sit in the blue area or the yellow area. It'll tell you in your ticket though. If we get the blue area, we'll usually sit in the bridge, like where Ariel's grotto is, but towards like the middle of the bridge, because you can still see pretty good and no one's fighting over who's going to stand where. If we get in the yellow section, then yes, we will sit in the wet zone. And even though we're going to get wet, we'll still go for it because that's how great this show is. World of Color is definitely my favorite part throughout the day. And although some people like Fantasmic better, I feel like this is the show to watch. Especially because, you know, the scenes get you all teary and happy, and they show the princes and the princesses. It's just fabulous. Make sure you watch this, guys. Like, this is like the ultimate. You're going to regret it if you don't. So when we head back to Disneyland, we get on the teacups. And look how beautiful they look right now. The lamps are on, and the lights keep changing colors. You're spinning in these cute little teacups. Did you know that the orange teacup with the diamond is the fastest one there? So if you like fast, that's your best bet. So the last and final ride of the night that I recommend for you and your special someone is the Haunted Mansion. So the Haunted Mansion was actually voted the best place to make out because it's really dark in there, and you know, you're in close quarters with your other person. So I mean, you know, at the end of the night, after you pulled out all of the good surprises and all the big guns, this is where you should try your luck. Okay guys, so it's been a really long night. We are ready to go home, go to sleep, and wake up and go to work tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed these tips and tricks on a couple of romantic things at Disneyland. Please subscribe, comment, and let me know what you guys like to do when you guys are here with your significant other at Disneyland. Thanks again. Goodbye.